Greetings, metalheads. Welcome back to the Friday 13th YouTube channel. I hope you like the reviews I've been doing so far and interviews. Today, you're going to be listening to a new album review by German power metal act Rage. Now, the band are about to release their new album called The New World Rising on Steamhammer Records. This is probably one of the best albums the band's ever done. Check it out. Thanks for listening. Now, Rage were originally formed back in 1984 under the original name of Avenger. As we all know, they had to change the name due to the English band, and now they're called Rage. And this band was put together by original long-time member Peter Peavy Wagner, who plays bass guitar and vocals. He's a great musician and a great singer. Back in the early days, Rage was signed to Noise International alongside such bands as Creator, Celtic Frost, Halloween. The list just went on. They had some great bands on this label. And throughout the band's history, they've had some lineup changes. Like I say, Peavy is the only original member. Rage's first album was released in 1986 on Noise International, as I said. It was called Reign of Fear, which is a great album. Now, this album would feature Peavy Wagner on bass guitar and vocals, also Yorchin, Bruder on guitars. We'd also have on guitars Thomas, Brunin, and drummer Jorg Michael. As we all know, Jorg Michael is a really good drummer. He's played with bands such as Running Wild, Mekon Delta, Saxon. So this was the lineup for the first album, Reign of Fear. And next would be Perfect Man. This was when the band went down to a three-piece. Alongside Peavy, they would have Manny Schmidt, who was also in the band Gravedigger. We'd also have Chris Ethniades on drums. So that would be the lineup. And this lineup consisted for quite some time. They did some really good albums together. And like any other bands, they always have lineup changes. So the current lineup for Rage would be, alongside Peavy, we would have Vasio, Lucky, mainly Artipos on drums. Now, Lucky's been with the band for some years now, and would also have on guitar Gene Bowman. He's been with the band for some years as well. So this is the current lineup for the new album. Now, this album was produced and recorded at Lucky Bob's Studios. It's got an absolute brilliant production, guys. It's probably the best production they've done. It's very powerful, crisp, dynamic, and it captures the true essence of the band's music. This album also has brilliant artwork, as you can see in this review. So now I'm going to tell you what the song titles are for this new album. We open up with A New World Rising, the title track. Inspiration would also have Against the Machine, Freedom, We'll Find a Way, Cross the Line, Next Generation, Fire in Your Eyes, Leave Behind, Paradigm Change, Fear Out of Time, Beyond the Shield of Misery, and the last song would be called Straight to Hell 25. This is a re-recorded song that the band have done in previous albums. So guys, let's crack on. Let's talk about the first song, the title track, A New World Rising. So the opening is called A New World Rising. This is an intro. Then this goes into the next song, Even Ocean. And what a way to open up the album, Even Ocean. Absolute brilliant song, folks. It's really heavy, powerful, packs a punch. Peavy, Gene, and also Lucky doing a fantastic job. As a three-piece, this is the true essence of the band's music. It's powerful throughout the whole album. Now, people say Judas Priest Painkiller is their anthem. I'm going to have to say that this new album, A New World Rising, is probably Rage's album. Equivalent of Judas Priest Painkiller. Cult classic album, indeed. It might be a heavy song and an heavy album. However, it's still typical Rage. Some great vocals by Peavy and some great melody hooks. It's a great headbanging album, guys. After a very powerful opening song, we're going to talk about the next song. Now, this is called Against the Machine. Yet again, a very heavy beginning. Some awesome double bass drumming here by Lucky and some great guitar riffs by Gene. This is an absolute great song, just like the first song. It's a really heavy song, but it's very powerful and it captures the true essence of Rage's music. Peavy throughout this album is doing a fantastic job and his vocals really do shine through. Next is the song Freedom. Most of you guys out there may have seen the promotional video, and if you haven't, I'm going to leave you a link so you can check it out at the end of this review. This is yet another great song, a little bit more laid back to the two previous songs I've just mentioned. However, it's still typical Rage, melodic, heavy, and has some great melody hooks. So the next song is called We'll Find a Way. This is yet another headbanging, splitting song. It's absolutely brilliant, folks. If you like a strong, heavy, powerful album, this is one of the best albums that Rage has done. In fact, it's probably the best album they've done. Now, not all the album's heavy, folks. There's one song on the album called Fire in Your Eyes. This song is a little bit more laid back. However, it is typical Rage. It's still got Peavy's great vocals and harmonies. All in all, folks, the production on this album's great. The album artwork is fantastic. The songs in general is absolutely brilliant. This is definitely the best album that Rage has done. For the whole album, production package, the songs, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. So If you've not heard the new album by Rage, check it out. It's released on Steamhammer Records. It's called A New World Rising. You won't go wrong. Leave me some comments and let me know what you think of this fantastic album. Thanks for watching.